Before we started using Yeti, service verification was a nightmare. We used to send out route lists that were printed on paper, and of course we had no pictures back then. So anytime a customer called and said that they were missed or that they hadn't been dealt with properly, we had no choice but to dispatch, many times unnecessarily, a crew to go and deal with the site. Since we've started using Yeti, now we have video picture evidence that clearly shows what was done. And 9 times out of 10, it's cars parked in the way that prevent us from servicing the site properly. We are able to send those pictures to the landlords or to people that are out of the country, and instead of having endless emails and phone calls going back and forth, we are usually able to resolve it very quickly. Before we started using Yeti, service verification took a lot of time. Customers would call and say this was missed or that was missed, or that we didn't service their site, period. And of course, now that we have Yeti and the before and after pics, we can clearly show the customer that yes, we were there, cars were in the way, or there was low-hanging wire which prevented access to the snow pile area, or that the snow pile area was overflowing, and if we put more snow there, it would start blocking the parking areas. This, of course, led to increased load removals, which is nice revenue in the middle of winter when you're out there doing it anyways. Hours and hours and hours were spent the day after the storm trying to resolve service verification requests or tasks. Now with the Yeti pictures, it's a click of a button. You can see what was done, you can see what the issue was, and we're able to resolve it quickly. Ease of use for the operators has been fantastic. There's really no issues. The route is on their phone through the Yeti app. Everybody has a cell phone, therefore everybody has detailed instructions with the pictures, and it makes it a very simple and easy system to use. If I receive a call during a storm that the customer wants to change something, I can literally change it on the fly, and that's what the operator sees. He sees the new instructions, not the old ones, which makes it very easy to stay on top of things and any changing customer demands. When we figure that before I was using paper, printed out paper lists of sites to do, Yeti has by far been a game changer. Although other systems do offer breadcrumbs, and you can kind of say, well, yes, we were there, look, there's the breadcrumbs in the driveway. People have a hard time arguing with a picture. Photographic evidence is always the best. My site count has remained relatively stable in the 4 years that I have been using Yeti. However, gross revenue increased by a staggering 45%. And that, folks, is what it's all about.